How's it sound in your ears? You good?
Yeah.
Cool. I checked it beforehand, so it should be fine, but everybody has different preferences. Let's do it. Welcome in, everybody. It is the Boulevard Home game of the week here from Desert Hills High School. Pineview Panthers and Desert Hills Thunder in the Thunderdome on the Fan Sports Network. Keaton Formaster and Connor Collins here on the broadcast with you tonight. Connor, we have a couple games broadcasting here on the Fan Sports Network.
Yeah.
And it's always a fun time to get over here on Wednesday night to the basketball court, wherever it is around Region 10. Tonight it's in the Thunderdome.
A lot of good hardwood courts out here to get to, and like you said, we're out here in the Thunderdome, and I hear this place gets a good crowd. I'm excited to see it right from my own eyes from my first time here tonight. So hopefully the student section shows out. I'm seeing some jerseys. I'm seeing some shades indoors. So looks like we might have something going on here tonight.
All right, I like that. I like the student participation. Every school has their own little flair, their own flavor of how they like to do those things. It's always fun to see each school's personal touch. So I'm excited. This is not my first Desert Hills game, but first here at Desert Hills High School. So that's always fun. Pineview coming in visiting. Now, both teams in different scenarios here. Pineview, though they are a 2-12 team, they are coming off of a win.
Yeah, and you know, at 2-12, it's a very sneaky 2-12. They've played a lot of close games, and a lot of games it looks like they should have won, but inconsistency has just been the huge issue for Pineview this year, and we got to talk to Coach this morning, and he mentioned it. You know, we play a good 2.5 quarters of basketball, but then the other quarter and a half, we kind of let off the gas, and next thing you know, we're out the game.
Yeah, that's always kind of been always been one of my keys to the game for Pineview as we hop into our keys to the game, brought to you by Findlay Subaru. One of the keys to the game for me for Pineview every single game is play a full 4 quarters. And it's interesting that you mentioned that from the coaching side of things as well, that yes, they notice it, they're working on it, because it has been a little bit of a struggle for the Panthers. They would be, I would dare say close to 500 if they could play a full game.
I agree with you. I mean, they got a couple of guys who can really score for them too. So you look at Griffin Shepard, you look at Nat Schroeder, you would expect this team to put up a couple more W's in the win category, but just got to get those tight wins. It's like we see a lot with our Utah Jazz, right? We've been looking at the Jazz lately, and they get in these tight games. How are you going to close out? How are you going to finish? Hopefully Pineview can string together, because like you mentioned earlier, Desert Hills is on the other side of the end. They've been getting three losses in a row. It's been a little bit harder sledding for them, and they're looking to get back in that win column as well.
Yeah, and I would like to see them find their way there. Now, again, Desert Hills lost both their games last week. Granted, tough schedule for Desert Hills last week, having to face off against the top 2 teams in the region, and Dixie and Snow Canyon, right? So yeah, I don't envy their schedule from last year or from last week, but you know, tough for. We looked at today on our show. We were looking at Desert Hills, both the boys and the girls, and both boys and girls, neither of them were able to get wins last week, which is very rare for Desert Hills athletics to not get wins, right?
Yeah, and so I'm sure they're feeling it, right? They're probably coming out here hungry to get one, get back in that category, because this is a team that was competing for a while there as one of the top spots in region.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they can continue to fight for it. Again, we're still wrapping up, getting close to wrapping up the first round of Region 10 play, and then we'll get back into it again and flip home sites, and everyone will face off against each other again. But, I mean, Desert Hills played a really good game against Dixie, and they played a pretty good game against Snow Canyon as well. I mean, just last week against Snow Canyon, yeah, it was 55-39. But not a lot of teams hold Snow Canyon to 55. You got to give them credit for that.
Yeah, and again, the inconsistency of their quarters is you keep up with a team for 5-10 minutes, but how are you going to be able to finish out? I think for Desert Hills here tonight, the 3-point shot is going to be a big factor. You know, how well are they going to go out there and shoot the ball tonight? If they're going out there and shooting anywhere from 20 to 30%, it's going to be hard to get another win. This is what's been a losing formula. But if they can get in that upper 40s, 50s area, I think the Thunder are going to feel good.
I think so too. Let's take a quick minute break here in the middle of our Findlay Subaru pregame show, and we'll be back with more on the other side here on the Fan Sports Network.
I'm Bo Bradshaw, owner of Bo's Auto Parts. I want to watch the game as well, so I'll make this quick. When you come into Bo's Auto Parts, our store mission is simple. Supply our customers with the best auto parts and the best customer service we can provide. Come on by and see if we can deliver.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Got a project at work or around the house? Well, think Bucks Ace Hardware. Think Bucks for all the top brands like DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Stihl. Plus, Bucks has the best sporting goods department. You've got to see their gun department. It's stocked with a great selection of guns and ammo and accessories. 2 locations at the Dino Crossing in St. George or State Street in Hurricane.
We are Utah's financial outfitter, and we're here when it's time for your business to climb higher. Cache Valley Bank, mountains await. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back into the Findlay Subaru pregame show. Findlay Subaru working hard to be active in the community. They have reached the 2022 Subaru Love Promise Customer and Community Commitment Award. Now you can go and reserve your new Subaru at Findlay Subaru. Again, the matchup tonight over here at Desert Hills, of course, the Desert Hills Thunder hosting the Pineview Panthers. It's Caden Formaster here and Connor Collins on the broadcast tonight. A couple of other games going on across Region 10 as well. Across town, we have Crimson Cliffs in Dixie. That game you can catch over on the fansportsnetwork.com as well. So head on over to the fansportsnetwork.com if you're not already there. Catch that game as well as this one, of course, being broadcast live. And then the other game going on is Cedar and Hurricane, taking place in Hurricane. And that, of course, leaves Snow Canyon with the bye week. So we will try to keep updated on scores for the rest of the games going on throughout the night. So stay tuned with us. Here on this one, we will keep you updated on all the games going on in Region 10 tonight. So wrapping up with the Findlay Subaru pregame show as we hop on into the Boulevard Home game of the week here shortly. And I'm really excited for this one, Connor. Should be a fun night.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the lineups out here. I think there's going to be a good matchup at the point guard position. You're going to see Lincoln Holmes and you're going to see Nat Schroeder go back and forth against each other, and I'm hoping to see some good play out there. Oh, sounds like things are starting to get rolling here, bud.
Yeah, getting ready to rock and roll as we get closer to our starting lineup. Was brought to you by House of Jump. But before we do that, we will be getting the national anthem here shortly. So in just a bit, we'll be heading to another break. But before we do, another quick opportunity to thank some of our sponsors for tonight's game. We have Hearst Ace Hardware, Adams Wealth Advisors, Cache Valley Bank, Jersey Mike's, Nets on Fire, Johnson Pediatrics, and Bucks Ace Hardware. So there's a few of our sponsors that we want to thank for tonight's game and give them a quick shout out. So now, before we get into the starting lineups, we will take a quick break here, and we'll be back on the other side here on the Fan Sports Network. Hearst Ace Hardware is conveniently located in St. George on the corner of Bluff Street and St. George Boulevard with 30,000 square feet of lawn and garden, paint, tools, fabrics, sporting goods, and the most complete nut and bolt section in town. Hearst General Store, the Big Ace store on Bluff and on Main in Cedar City.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
I'm Bo Bradshaw, owner of Bo's Auto Parts. I want to watch the game as well, so I'll make this quick. When you come into Bo's Auto Parts, our store mission is simple. Supply our customers with the best auto parts and the best customer service we can provide. Come on by and see if we can deliver.
Did you know that St. George News has a new app? Download the St. George News app today and stay up to date on everything happening in Southern Utah. Get instant notifications on news, weather, sports, and more. Download the app today and get your local news now.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the...
Oh, cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. Hey, it's Luke with Udi & Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udi & Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
I'm Aaron Crane, host of the Region 10 Recap. Want to relive the highlights of the game? Look for the Region 10 Recap every week. Just follow St. George News on Facebook or go to stgeorgenews.com.
Region 10 Sports is brought to you by Nets on Fire, the premier training and event facility in Southern Utah. High-level individual and group training catered to your athlete, plus the best camps, clinics, tournaments, and showcases in the West. Visit netsonfire.org.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Check out this week's edition of TGIF on stgeorgenews.com. TGIF is your weekend adventure guide to all the fun and exciting things going on in Southern Utah this weekend. Find this week's edition at stgeorgenews.com and click the shows on the menu tab. Have a blast this weekend. Hey, it's Sheldon Demke. Check out the latest episode of What's on the Menu, a behind-the-scenes tour of local restaurants. We'll see some of their favorite dishes and get an inside look on how these dishes are prepared. Check out this week's episode at stgeorgenews.com and click the shows on the menu tab.
As a local business owner, it's important to get the word out about your business. More people equals more revenue for you. Get your business in front of over 160,000 people in Southern Utah each week with St. George News. Contact St. George News today.
Welcome back into the Boulevard Home Game of the Week here on the Fan Sports Network. Pineview Panthers starting lineups brought to you by House of Jump. Now, before we get to that, remember, if there's a dunk in this game, text DUNK to 833-644-2423. We'll remind you if there's a dunk. But to the starting lineups for the Pineview Panthers, number 4, Canyon Dickinson. Number 5, Timothy Long. Number 10, Weston Watkins. Number 13, Nash Schroeder. And number 20, Griffin Shepard. Desert Hills getting ready for the theatrics. A little AC/DC to get things started here, Connor.
Oh yeah, they got the projector rolling, lights down. I like the little center spotlight here.
Oh yeah, bring down that wrestling light whenever you get the chance, right?
Really sets the mode.
Starters for the home team, Desert Hills Thunder. Starting off, number 1, Chomp Jones. Number 4, Eli Allred. Number 13, Landon Esplin. Number 24, Lincoln Holmes. And number 45, Boston Holbrook.
Oh yeah, they're looking ready. This is going to be a good game. The guys are getting loose. I'm seeing some hands on the rims. I'm excited, Caden. I think we're going to get a dunk here tonight. I'm feeling it. The energy's up.
Yeah, these guys are ready to rock and roll. They're ready to play. It's going to be a fun night tonight between the Panthers and the Thunder. Getting closer to our tip-off here. Our jump ball brought to you by Udi & Associates. Udi & Associates is your local American Family Insurance agency here in St. George. Jumping off tonight for the Panthers, Timothy Long. And Eli Allred jumping for the Thunder. Put 8 minutes on the clock, first quarter. Here we go. Tip is away, and it goes to the Thunder. Allred getting up there.
Yeah, good jump off the bat.
Lincoln Holmes to get things started with possession here for the Thunder. Down low to Holbrook on the corner. Back up top, Chomp Jones takes it with the left hand to the top. Back up top, Lincoln Holmes goes down baseline, kicks it outside. Eli Allred, 3, not there. Rebounded by Long and the Panthers.
And it looked like a good find there, but like you said, just came up a little bit too short.
Up top, Griffin Shepard. Shepard to Long, hands off to Dickinson. Back to Shepard to Schroeder. Schroeder with a little jab step and go. Gets it to Long, and a call down low. A foul goes against Looks like it goes against number 4, Eli Allred. That'll be his first and the team's first.
Yeah, Allred want to be careful down there. Starting this game off, don't want to get any ticky-tacky fouls.
Dickinson up top off the inbound to Schroeder. Schroeder drives inside, tries to spin, nowhere to go with it, and has to throw back out to Dickinson.
Decent move there. Looked like he was trying to force a foul on the shot. Good defense there by Desert Hills to stay strict.
Long down low, working up the post moves, has to kick out. Shepard. Stolen away by Chomp Jones. Gets a hand in the passing lane and just keeps it for himself. Kick out. Allred, touch pass. Esplin in the corner. No good. Rebounded. Offensive board by Lincoln Holmes. And gets the first points of the game for the Thunder.
Yeah, good job by Holmes there to just follow the shot. You know, the Allred 3 goes a little bit over the basket there. But he stays true to the game. Follows the rebound and gets rewarded with the putback points.
Long hands off to Dickinson in the left corner. Looking to get back down to Long on the baseline. Kick out. Touch pass up top. Schroeder to Shepard. Shepard back to Watkins. Watkins drives baseline. Goes up with it. Fouled. Boston Holbrook on the foul.
Yeah, just got to keep those hands up. Try to shuffle. Stay in front of him. But, you know, when the guy's driving to the basket, hard to do that there.
Fabulous Freddy's free throws. First one is off from Weston Watkins. And Fabulous Freddy's voted best of Southern Utah for car wash. And for a limited time, download the new mobile app, and you can get the best wash for free. Weston Watkins on the second end. Off the front of the rim, no good. So unsuccessful on both free throw attempts, and Pineview stays scoreless as Lincoln Holmes with the ball up top. Into the corner to Holbrook.
Part of that inconsistency, you know, free throws are part of the game there, and you got to knock those down. 3 points, got to have it.
Turnover is Boston Holbrook trying to get out of a trap, ends up shuffling the feet a little bit. I was curious if they were going to go with the jump ball or the travel. They went with the travel.
Yeah, so you really get your toss-up on those there, but they give him the travel.
Dickinson on the drive to Long. Long, just a little push shot, gentle touch, and gets the basket. Holbrook, hands off. So Allred nearly losing it, and does. A little bump from Schroeder will give the ball back to the Thunder.
Yeah, nice way to sell that there. Schroeder going for the hustle play, but just a little bit too aggressive. Knocks down Allred. Gets the ball back there for Desert Hills.
So inbounding is Esplin. Goes up to Lincoln Holmes. Lincoln on the drive. Throws it well over the head of Chomp Jones. And it's Pineview ball.
I think he was trying to give that one to one of the fans out there, Caden.
Problem is that's a lot of Pineview fans there. I think he's trying to get it to some Desert Hills guys. Canyon Dickinson picked up by Esplin. Gets across half court. Dickinson down to Long. Long not there on the pass. It goes out of bounds. A little tangled up with Boston Holbrook and Griffin Shepard. And I think Griffin Shepard was kind of thinking, he's kind of holding me back here. You're going to call something, but they say, nah,
yeah.
I don't think I saw anything.
Looking for the whistle. They don't throw it or call it, but let's see. Oh.
Stolen away. Weston Watkins, he'll pull up for three on the other side. Short, get his own rebound, and kick out Griffin Shepard, who'll take the three. And boom, you First Credit Union three-pointer.
What a shot there. Gets the rebound, follows it back out to the wing. They pass it out and just absolutely drained it from deep.
In the corner, Boston Holbrook. Goes up top, Eli Allred. Chomp over to Esplin. Down low is Lincoln Holmes. On the post, trying to get somewhere to go with it to Holbrook. Holbrook backing up Watkins. Tries to get it to the corner, tipped away and out of bounds. With only 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Pineview defense holding on pretty strong in this possession.
Yeah, just got to play straight up here. Force a bad shot with 4 seconds. Don't foul.
Lincoln Holmes had to get a shot off. It's not there in time, and the shot clock goes. goes. Pineview gets possession.
And that's what we want to see there by Pineview. Playing a physical defense, being up in the face of the Thunder, and making it hard for them to get plays rolling.
Thunder with the full court pressure on the Panthers. Shepard takes the inbound and gets it to Dickinson. Canyon Dickinson down to Shepard. Shepard spins, goes up with it. Push shot, not good. Finds his own rebound. Back up top to reset it. No reset of the shot clock. That's a bit of a. It hit the rim, but it doesn't matter. The shot goes.
Ball don't lie, Caden. Go and get that bucket.
I believe that was Weston Watkins on that shot there. Up top is Eli Allred. 7-2, Panthers with the early lead. Down low, trying to get the tip away. There's Watkins, and he picks up the foul.
And you know, the Thunder are looking a little bit rattled right now. You can see Chomp kind of trying to call plays out. Looks like he's getting a little stressed. Seems like they're going to get him a breather here. And looks like that's Allred there coming. No, Esplin coming off as well.
Yeah, it's Landon Esplin. Esplin and Jones. Checking into the game, number 11, Jackson Holman, and number 3, Taven Mortensen. Push shot up by Holbrook, not there. Rebound, Mortensen. Battled for it, kicked out to Allred. Allred keeps in control of it. Holmes takes a drive. Pushes up, no good. Rebounded, Griffin Shepard. Shepard kicks out to Dickinson. And the Panthers going quickly the other way. Dickinson, spin, pushes it up, rolls around every inch of the rim. Watkins on the offensive board.
What a crazy sequence there.
Deep three. Oh, if he would have made that, that would have been crazy. That would have been a good one.
That would have been from the bottom there, Katie. It looks like Desert Hills might have hit the gym a little bit too hard before the game. They're just a little bit too much power, and they're going off the back rim there.
Spin move Holmes, kicked out to Holbrook. Holbrook goes baseline with it, gets trapped, kicks out. Holmes, three.
Look at that.
Lincoln Holmes with the U First Credit Union three-pointer.
What a beautiful shot there by Holmes from the top of the key. Just drained it.
Over to Watkins on the side, into the corner now. Shepard to Schroeder. Schroeder on a blocking foul now to Lincoln Holmes.
Wow. Just going back to that three there, you know, I like the way that Desert Hills was able to set that up. They didn't try to rush the shot. They were able to grab rebounds, set up an offense, and find the open guy. Lincoln Holmes showing some ice by knocking down the shot.
Nash Schroeder to Long. Gets it down low to Shepard. Shepard creates some space off the glass and in.
That was a big boy move there, Kaden. He took him right down to the low block and just right off the glass. The bank was open.
Down the side, it's Attic. Holmes kicks out. Mortensen into the corner. Not there by Holman. Rebounded by Long, and Panthers go the other way with it. It's Schroeder to Shepard. Into the corners, Dickinson. Dickinson trying to get it down to Shepard down low. Nowhere to go with it. Watkins comes up to help out.
Yeah, Shepard fighting down there in that post, but Desert Hill's not giving it to him. They're going to make him work harder than that.
Long on the drive in. Hands off Shepard. Shepard spins it. Close up with the left hand, no good. Long just rips it away and goes up with the and one.
That was a big fella move right there. Gets the rebound, goes up and over, and like you said, gets the and one, finishing the shot. Now it's time to make that free throw.
Now that's Jackson Holman, I believe, who picked up the foul, or did they give it to Lincoln Holmes? I think they gave it to Lincoln Holmes. Yeah, gave it to Holmes. That's his second. So Landon Esplin comes back in for Boston Holbrook. Also into the game is Adam Moore for the Panthers. And again, a missed free throw by the Panthers. They've had 3 chances at making them, and they've missed all 3.
Yeah, 0% is never good.
Not in anything.
Never.
Taven Mortensen gets it over to Attic. Attic to Jones. Jones with the drive. Nowhere to go, kicks out Attic. Attic back up top, Jones. Jones on the drive again. Spins around. Holmes pulls the three. Not there, rebounded by Mortensen. Another three, short by Esplin, and Canyon Dickinson on the board. Takes it quickly the other way. Hands off Long. Long.
Look at Timothy Long again with a good basket down low, and another steal.
Nearly stolen away. Travel. It's a turnover either way. With 40 seconds left of the first quarter, the momentum is fully in the Panthers' favor.
These Panthers are roaring right now, Caden. They're coming with some ferocious defense, like you said. Get their hands in the passing lane, and Desert Hills gets back on top, but just can't keep their ball dribbling.
Set to inbound. Dickinson takes it. Picked up by Esplin. 35 seconds left on the clock. It's Schroeder up top to Moore into the corner. Dickinson. Dickinson back up top. Moore swing it to Shepard. Now to Schroeder. Schroeder deep. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded, offensive rebound by Moore. Shot clock is turned off. 18 seconds. Dickinson bounced it off his foot. Off the foot of Chomp Jones, they're going to say, and it'll remain in the Panthers' possession.
Yeah, I think right now if I'm Pineview, I'm going to go ahead and try to get this final shot of the quarter. We had a really good first quarter. Now can we take this momentum going into the second?
Dickinson on the inbound. 12 seconds left to play here in the first. Nash Schroeder. Over to Shepard. He pulls the three. Not quite there. Rebounded by the Thunder. Stolen away. Schroeder will hold on to it to end the first quarter on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. 13 Pineview and the Thunder with 5. We'll take a 1-minute break. Be back after this on the Fan Sports Network.
I'm Bo Bradshaw, owner of Bo's Auto Parts. I want to watch the game as well, so I'll make this quick. When you come into Bo's Auto Parts, our store mission is simple. Supply our customers with the best auto parts and the best customer service we can provide. Come on by and see if we can deliver.
Local media has the biggest impact on your daily life. It's what's around you, what matters. And at Canyon Media, our goal is to deliver the very best in local entertainment, news, and media. From our award-winning radio stations like 99.9 Coney Country to Southern Utah's #1 source for local news, St. George News, Canyon Media, here for you.
Asphalt. It's not something we think about much, except when it's in bad shape. At Holbrook Asphalt, we help cities, HOAs, and businesses avoid replacing painfully expensive roads and parking lots. To avoid the cost of replacing asphalt, you must effectively preserve it while it's still in good condition. University research has shown Holbrook Asphalt's HA5 slows asphalt aging by 67%. We make your pavement assets last longer, cost less to own, all while achieving higher property values. Visit holbrookasphalt.com to discover more.
Back here for the second quarter, 13-5, Pineview with the lead. Adam Moore set to inbound. Inbound goes to Canyon Dickinson. Moore into the corner to Shepard. Up top is Schroeder. Schroeder crosses to Dickinson. Dickinson drives, kick out. Moore on the drive. Nowhere there, tries to get it to Long. Long saves it. Nash Schroeder again down low to Long. Long had a great first quarter.
Whoa!
And one again. Timothy Long.
Whoa!
Check out the Holbrook Asphalt replays. Timothy Long off the glass, getting Chomp Jones off his feet just enough.
It looks like he must have been in the lab this week. I think Coach told him, said, hey, you really got some potential here. You just got to work on some of the fundamentals, because he is coming out here and showing some fancy footwork tonight.
Yeah, you know, Timothy Long the other night, he did not get the starting position. He was coming off the bench. And I think sometimes that can play to your emotions just enough as he misses the free throw on the and one. But it plays to it enough to say, you know what, no, I am good enough for this position. I'm going to go out and prove it to you. And he's doing that tonight. Checking into the game. We have a few new players out there as well, actually. We have Coben Brazel. Up top is Esplin. And is no good. I'm going to say it bounced off the bar up top, so it'll be technically out of bounds.
telling you, I think Desert Hills went too hard in the gym. Every shot, they're just going a little bit too hard on it. They're hitting that back rim, and it's just not falling in.
Canyon Dickinson hands it off, going up high and off the glass. Wow, they're going to say it was a charge as Griffin Shepard got up there. Let's see that replay. I think he got a foot in his chest. He went up so high. Check this out. Wow.
That might
Griffin
be.
Shepard got up there, man.
That might be one of our crucial plays of the game right there. I mean, that looked like a great shot, but like you said, selling out for the team there, putting it all down.
Holbrook, and I don't know what they're discussing something real quick, but
I think trying to get the right player situated there.
And it looks like they got it correct, but I think they just want to double check that it's correct. And now they're asking them to reset the shot clock because the shot clock's still at 23. So there you go. Bringing it across Tyaddig. The Thunder, that 10-point deficit here early. They got to get back into this here as Holbrook goes up top to Brazel. And pulling the three. It's good by Eli Allred.
Allred showing off the height and the range there, just shooting with the hand in his face, contested shot, knocking it down from deep.
Nearly stolen it away, but holding on to it are the Panthers. Schroeder drives in, spins, kicks out. Dickinson drives. He has the lane. He goes up strong with it. No good. Rebound. Holbrook out to Eli. Going up. Oh, and it's nearly a dunk.
Oh, I thought we had it, Kate.
Nearly a dunk.
Just by the tippy tip, he almost had it. Decides to just do the little lay-in at the end.
I think had he got his feet under him and got the ball in control a little earlier, we would have had ourselves a nice little throwdown. Now, reminder: if we do get a dunk, and if we don't, we may count this one, but we'll see. If we don't, if we do
we'll
get
have to
a
watch
dunk,
the replay again.
That's right. If we do get a dunk, you'll have to text dunk to get an hour of free jump time at House of Jump.
You know, Caden, maybe he curled the finger. Maybe that's what it was.
Maybe it was. He was right there. And Tyaddig is going to pick up a foul, trying to run through a screen of Weston Watkins.
So far, good night here from Pineview, but, you know, want to see them keep their foot on the gas here. Got to knock these free throws down. They've been very bad tonight at the free throws. As last I checked, I believe it's still 0.
Yeah, they haven't made a single free throw.
Yeah, we're going to need to see Pineview change that right here.
They've had 4 chances and 5 and still missed.
It's killer. Those are easy free points.
Especially on the 1-and-1s. Attic up top, Holbrook. Now it's Allred. Allred drives. A little slap on the wrist from Nash Schroeder, who will pick up his second foul. Quick score update during the out-of-bounds play here. Dixie leads over Crimson 17-12 at the end of the first quarter. That update brought to you by Nets on Fire. Esplin takes the inbound, goes back to Allred. Allred on the elbow, drives in, push shot, not there. Good rebound by Esplin, kick out, not quite there by Holmes and Panthers.
Yeah, Esplin with the hustle, diving out of bounds, trying to keep the ball inside, but Holmes just a little bit off there tonight. Haven't been shooting very well for Desert Hills.
Up top is Long. Get it down low to Griffin Shepard. Pushes up with it. Gets his own rebound. Off the glass. Still not there. And a foul. Shepard is playing with a little extra beast mode in him, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's got a little bit of spice down there. You can see him clapping his hands. He's starting to feel it, and I think he's trying to say, hey, come on, guys. Get me the ball down low and let me take over.
He's going to go shoot the 1 and 1, and I guarantee right now the conversation at halftime is going to be free throws, guys. Yeah. You're playing a great game. You have a 5-point lead. Make those free throws. If you make the free throws, it's a 10-point lead right now.
Yeah, coach is over there just looking. He doesn't even want to watch right now. It's almost just, come on, Shepard. Let's see if you can get us on the board. Got to get one tonight.
First of the 1 and 1 is good.
There it is. You see, now that they've hit one, the rest start to fall. Sometimes you just got to get that shooter's bounce, get it to roll in, then you start to feel the flow of the game come naturally.
A bit of that mental barrier now broken, right? Shepard on the second end of the 1 and 1 is no good. It's rebounded by Long on the offensive side. Schroeder now spins, open lane, off the glass and in. Schroeder with a beautiful move.
Yeah, that was impressive there. Goes with the spin, contested finish, lays it in.
3 by Holmes, not there. Tipped. Rebounded by Brazel.
And I think we should look at Timothy Long again down on the other end. Really strong rebound to give Pineview that possession.
3, Eli Allred.
And I must have jinxed it because as Timothy Long goes back to play defense, Allred just hits that 3 right in his face.
Good timing.
But he's making a good case right now for one of our players of the game.
Nash Schroeder as well on the drive there. Checking out his Brazel, back in is Jones. Back of the line for our Fabulous Freddy's free throws, it's Nash Schroeder. Now again, Pineview, the story here, they're 1 of 7. Can they extend that from the line and get a little closer? And they do on the and 1.
Off of the 3 bounce to roll in, you gotta like it.
21-13, Panthers with the lead. Allred on the drive, has a lane, but a whistle comes.
And he knew it right away. He knew he got caught in there reaching. Like we talked about early, you just got to try to shuffle your feet. If you can keep your hands up and stay in front of them, it's almost like if you take a offensive lineman in football. You say, just stay in front of your guy, shuffle in front of him. It's the same idea.
Overthrown pass on the inbound. Goes to Schroeder.
Move.
Schroeder slows things down, goes baseline against Mortensen. Sees the mismatch, goes strong up against him, not there, rebounded Jones, goes up high and brings it quickly across the other side, slows it down again. Allred on the jab and drive. Stolen away by Long.
Yeah, Long adding on to the good night with the steal there. Trying to hit that backdoor cut, and he's not letting it happen.
Timeout taken by the Panthers. We'll keep it right here as it's a half timeout here. And want to thank one of our sponsors, our timeout sponsor, Cache Valley Bank. They're your financial outfitter. Cache Valley Bank. Mountains await. Take this moment as well. Want to thank one of our other sponsors for tonight's game, Rally Stop, as they are going to be sponsoring the halftime show coming up here shortly in 3 minutes and 44 seconds of gameplay.
Yeah, and I'm sure right now what you said, 3 minutes, 44 seconds left, Pineview's probably feeling really good. Coach calling that timeout and saying, hey, this isn't a timeout to say, let's get back together. This is a timeout to say, let's stay locked in. Yeah. Let's not let the foot off the gas. Let's not get comfortable. We're in a position right now where we can really take advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You know, they're playing some really good basketball, but he's saying, hey, Desert Hill's playing a little sloppy right now, so take advantage of that when you can. Keep it clean because you don't want their downfall to end up being yours as well. So keep things clean and you'll be all right. Watkins to inbound. Tries to get into Shepard, diving for it and stealing it away. That was Taven Mortensen on the dive, kicking out to Chomp Jones and throwing it away is Lincoln Holmes, trying to get it out to Holbrook.
Just trying to do a little bit too much and make that no-look flashy pass out there. And when you have the fast break, sometimes you just got to plant your foot, make that pass, and commit to it.
It was a textbook 3-on-2 in those situations. Holbrook had no one near him. Just give him a good, solid pass right where you want it in the chest and let him take that quick, easy corner 3, but not quite there. Schroeder to inbound, gets it to Dickinson. Canyon Dickinson gets it across the timeline. Over to Schroeder. Up top with it is Watkins, over to Long. Long hands off to Dickinson. Up top, Shepard. Shepard into the corner. Watkins back to Shepard and Watkins again. Tries to get it down low, kicked away by Holmes.
Kind of got bailed out there. It looked like Desert Hills playing really good defense, manned up, and kind of throwing the ball off his leg there to reset the shot clock to 20 seconds.
Dickinson will inbound on the baseline. Gets it up to Long. Long to Watkins. Now to Schroeder. Schroeder. To Long, back to Schroeder. 3 minutes left to play here in the first half. And Schroeder drives, spins out. Now to Shepard with a little bump, and they're going to get him on the offensive foul. He's got to be careful. The official's telling him, hey, don't be slapping your hands at me.
Yeah. Oh, it looked like he was going to give him that talk there. Don't tee him up.
Yeah. He said, hey, next time you do that, I'm not going to be too happy about it. So calm down.
Coach has seen enough. He's going to have Shepard come on out, get a little water, cool down, get his mind back right, and then get back in the game.
Yep, we got an 8-point lead. It's okay. It's one foul.
Yeah, the last thing Pineview wants to do is give Desert Hills easy opportunities to score.
Nearly stolen away by Watkins. Taven Mortensen will inbound for the Thunder. Inbound to Jones. Jones open on the side, not there. Allred going up high and stealing that rebound away is Holbrook again on the rebound.
That was an impressive rebound there.
Good drive by Holmes, just not quite there. Into the corners, Watkins. He brings it back up top to Dickinson. Now over to Moore. Adam Moore had the 2-on-1 there and went with the kick out, and a foul goes to Jones for forcing Nash Schroeder out of bounds.
Yeah, going back to that rebound there by Allred, it looked like he jumped over almost a couple guys, almost like Randy Moss back in the day going up for a football.
He really did. He got up there.
I'm surprised they didn't threaten the over-the-back call. Oh, here comes Pineview again with the dreaded free throws.
And he makes the first.
Coach called the guys over and said, hey, let's just chat it up right now while we're shooting.
Hey, you got both of them.
Maybe that's the strategy. Let him just go shoot by himself on the...
Just pull back the defense, right? Holmes is going to pull the three. Rattles around, not there. Tipped again, and rebounded by the Panthers. Watkins double teamed on the full court press. Now Dickinson trying to get it across, but pressured by a couple of Thunder. Gets it down to Long. Dickinson hands off to Watkins up top. Dickinson again. Tries to drive in on Jones. Off to Long, tipped off the shoulder of Moore. Didn't have hands on that pass. And Holbrook brings it the other way for the Thunder.
Yeah, and it looked like
carry. They're going to call him on a carry.
It looked like Adam Moore, number 24 there for Pineview, had just checked in and just kind of didn't have any motion there on offense. I saw that they were trying to set something up, and he was kind of stuck in the corner, wasn't really moving anywhere, and like you said, bounced off the shoulder. You want to see him kind of lock in right now. Like we said, we don't want Pineview to blow this good lead that they built up.
Dickinson drives all the way in, back out. Adam Moore, wide open three, not there. Rebounded by Lincoln Holmes. Holmes over into the corner to Mortensen, back up top to Jones. Now Holmes again on the drive. Has a lane, takes it in, and one.
Good and one there by Lincoln Holmes, and I like this opportunity now that Desert Hills is going to get to go ahead and try to fight their way back into this game. Starting to get close there. It was becoming a double-digit lead for the Panthers, but Holmes trying to do the best he can to keep the Thunder right back in it.
The foul goes to Canyon Dickinson, his second. He's going to check out of the game, and into the game now is Devin Williams. Off of the and one, Lincoln Holmes gives himself
Cuts that lead down to 7.
Double digits, by the way, for Lincoln Holmes now with 10.
Yeah, we got a couple guys here who are making a nice case for our AWP player of the game.
Nash Schroeder into the corner to Moore. Moore goes cross court to Williams down to Long. Long goes back up top. Devin Williams down low to Watkins on the left side. In the corner, Williams brings it back up. Crosses to Moore. Moore on the drive. Kick out Long up top. Williams. Watkins trying to find an open lane. Watkins goes up the left. No good. Rebounded by Allred. Allred outlet pass down to Esplin. Blocked by Nash Schroeder.
And there it is. I was looking for the Morgan Pest Control defensive play of the game. Hadn't seen something yet, but I think that block there by Schroeder definitely going to be one to look back at.
Adam Moore on the deep three. Adam Moore. U First Credit Union 3.
Answering right back. Caden Moore with the 3. Pineview definitely trying to keep their hands on this lead going into the half. I like it. Double digits.
Up top is Mortensen. 10 seconds left to go in the half to Jones. Jones with 7. Up top, Allred. Allred has to go somewhere with it. Goes up strong, not there.
Oh, that almost looked good for a second, but just bounces off the left side of the rim. Wow.
The Panthers fired up, man.
They came out here, you know, we talked about it right in the post-game, or pregame, excuse me. There was 14 guys in the stands.
Yeah.
We were a little worried that Pineview student section wasn't going to show up, but they're starting to fill up now, and their team is really playing like we talked about, going into the half with a double-digit lead.
Yeah, this is a different team than we've seen, and we'll talk more about it coming up in the Rally Stop halftime show. So stick around for that. The score here: Pineview 26, Desert Hills 16 at the half. Stick around with us here on the Fan Sports Network.
We are Utah's financial outfitter, and we're here when it's time for your business to climb higher. Guest Valley Bank, mountains await. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you could still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Did you know that St. George News has a new app? Download the St. George News app today and stay up to date on everything happening in Southern Utah. Get instant notifications on news, weather, sports, and more. Download the app today and get your local news now.
I'm Aaron Crane, host of the Region 10 Recap. Want to relive the highlights of the game? Look for the Region 10 Recap every week. Just follow St. George News on Facebook or go to stgeorgenews.com.
Region 10 Sports is brought to you by Nets on Fire, the premier training and event facility in Southern Utah. High-level individual and group training catered to your athlete, plus the best camps, clinics, tournaments, and showcases in the West. Visit netsonfire.org.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Check out this week's edition of TGIF on stgeorgenews.com. TGIF is your weekend adventure guide to all the fun and exciting things going on in Southern Utah this weekend. Find this week's edition at stgeorgenews.com and click the shows on the menu tab. Have a blast this weekend. Hey, it's Sheldon Demke. Check out the latest episode of What's on the Menu, a behind-the-scenes tour of local restaurants. We'll see some of their favorite dishes and get an inside look on how these dishes are prepared. Check out this week's episode at stgeorgenews.com and click the shows on the menu tab.
As a local business owner, it's important to get the word out about your business. More people equals more revenue for you. Get your business in front of over 160,000 people in Southern Utah each week with St. George News. Contact St. George News today.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435 785-251-9102.
First Ace Hardware is conveniently located in St. George on the corner of Bluff Street and St. George Boulevard with 30,000 square feet of lawn and garden, paint, tools, fabrics, sporting goods, and the most complete nut and bolt section in town. First General Store, the Big Ace store on Bluff and on Main in Cedar City. Region 10 Sports is brought to you by Nets on Fire, the premier training and event facility in Southern Utah. High-level individual and group training catered to your athlete, plus the best camps, clinics, tournaments, and showcases in the West. Visit netsonfire.org. Welcome in, everybody. It is the Rally Stop halftime show. Rally Stop reminds you that after cheering on your favorite team, there's no better place to refuel than Rally Stop. So come on in, grab some gas, your favorite soda, and something to eat. Rally Stop, proud supporter of Region 10 Athletics. Speaking of Region 10 Athletics, the Tempest line for Desert Hills out on the floor right now, performing their show routine, taking first place with this specific routine at Region Drill on Monday night. And in a few weeks, they'll be competing for state up at UVU. So wish them the best of luck with all of other Region 10 drill teams. Now let's take a look at, of course, the game here, 26-16 at halftime. I have an update as well from across town. Dixie has the lead on Crimson, 30-19 at half. Lemke right now for Dixie. Kyle Lemke with 16 of those 30 points for the Flyers. Now again, in this game tonight, the Panthers off to a really hot start. They had 13 points in each quarter. And right now, it's not really one person leading the way. We have three different guys here for the Panthers. Timothy Long has 8. Came out of nowhere with 8 points in the first half. Looked really good doing it. A couple of and-one opportunities as well. And then Nash Schroeder, just in the second quarter alone, had 7. Griffin Shepard with 6 as well. A couple of points as well. Adam Moore hit a 3. Weston Watkins with basket as well. Totals up your 26 right there. On the other side, Desert Hills, kind of a tighter game on the scoring side. Only 2 players, Eli Allred and Lincoln Holmes, on the scoring there. 10 for Holmes and 6 for Allred. So looking to see more people get involved through the second half here. But in the meantime, yeah, Desert Hills, we need to see a little bit more out of them coming up this second half of play. Been a little sloppy for the Thunder, and that's one thing they need to start cleaning up. They've had a few times where passes are overthrown or underthrown, they're stolen away, or they just go out of bounds a few different times. They had some fast break opportunities, and ball just goes, overthrown or just off the mark, we should say. And tough if you're the Thunder to try to make anything happen in those situations. So if they can clean it up, I think they'll be all right. But again, they just need to try to break down that Pineview Panther defense a little bit better and get some scoring. Only, again, Allred and Lincoln Holmes have really been the ones involved. I'd like to see a few other guys, Boston Holbrook, Tom Jones, see them get on the board as well. Esplin's had a few opportunities down low, but it just hasn't fallen for him. So see what he can accomplish. On the Panther side of the ball, though, again, Timothy Long has looked really good down low. We haven't seen that from him yet this season, where he's been able to just kind of do what he wants to do, get down there and dominate. Nash Schroeder as well. Nash Schroeder, this second quarter, kind of came out of nowhere scoring. He decided to take some matters into his own hands every so often and get down on some drives and score. And that's what you want to see from a guy who's one of your top 2 leading scorers. On the other hand, Griffin Shepard, he's had opportunities, but again, almost a little too aggressive at times from Shepard. He's picked up 2 offensive fouls already, and if you're Shepard, that's, you got to be happy that your team's in the lead. You're a part of that with 6 points, but you can't be too aggressive. So Connor
your thoughts so far on the first half of play here from Desert Hills High School?
Yeah, so we talked a little bit about Pineview in the beginning of the game, showing signs of inconsistency throughout their season. Excuse me. And, you know, I think that we saw right now 1 quarter and 2 quarter of good basketball strung together. It's the first time in a while they've been able to do that. And if they can keep this rolling, they have a good cushion right now. If they can afford, you know, 6-7 points, maybe you give up a couple crucial threes there, but as long as they keep playing with this tempo and this mindset, I think Pineview has a good chance. Now Desert Hills on the opposite end, they need to come out with an attacking mentality. They got to say, hey, you know, we're one of the better teams. We've been more successful. We're on a 3-game losing streak. Do we want to keep it to 4? Because that doesn't look good going into the break for Region.
No, it really doesn't, and you need to be able to get another win here if you're Desert Hills. But for Pineview, they also want to say, hey, we're a force to be reckoned with, right? As a little bit of halftime shenanigans going on, brought to you by one of our sponsors as well, Adam Wealth Advisors. So not quite sure what the goal was. Something about trying to get a.
I hope it wasn't a dunk there. Yeah. Maybe it was
exactly
jump over the bottles.
Yeah, could have been. But again, Pineview right now, they just got to keep doing what they're doing. Just keep things simple, calm, and their ball movement by Pineview has been phenomenal.
Yeah.
We got to give them credit for that. They're constantly trying to drive. If there's a lane there, great, someone's going to take it. If not, they're willing to kick the ball out. I like that right now from Pineview. You don't see that a lot from them this season, so I'm glad they've switched that little bit around in their play.
Yeah, 100%. And then also for Pineview, I want to just give Timothy Jones a little testament to what he did in that first half. A lot of hustle plays
Timothy
there.
Long.
Timothy Long,
yeah.
Excuse me. Timothy Long, you know, he had a few rebounds there where not only did he go up and get it over a guy, he got up and got it multiple guys, had the footwork to get it bound, put it back up, score the basket, and he had a nice steal towards the end where they were trying to get back in the game and close that lead. It really helped Pineview with that cushion. I like the way that Long's playing. I think they have a good game plan as long as they could stick to it coming out of the half.
I agree. Let's take a minute and a half break, and when we come back, the second half of play here out of our Rally Stop halftime show. Thank you for joining us here on the Fan Sports Network.
Asphalt. It's not something we think about much, except when it's in bad shape. At Holbrook Asphalt, we help cities, HOAs, and businesses avoid replacing painfully expensive roads and parking lots. To avoid the cost of replacing asphalt, you must effectively preserve it while it's still in good condition. University research has shown Holbrook Asphalt's HA5 slows asphalt aging by 67%. We make your pavement assets last longer, cost less to own, all while achieving higher property values. Visit holbrookasphalt.com to discover more.
Got a project at work or around the house? Well, think Bucks Ace Hardware. Think Bucks for all the top brands like DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Stihl. Plus, Bucks has the best sporting goods department. You've got to see their gun department. It's stocked with a great selection of guns and ammo and accessories. 2 locations at the Dino Crossing in St. George or State Street in Hurricane.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Utah is growing, and we're growing too. What started on the U of U campus has grown to over 110,000 members with 20 locations, and we're ready to meet even more of you. More than a campus or a branch, we are Utah's teachers, businesses, and families. For over 65 years, we've been part of your community, and while our name is changing, our commitment to you is not. University Credit Union is now You First Credit Union. See why it's getting even better here. Welcome to You First.
Welcome back to the Boulevard Home Game of the Week here. Coming out of halftime, it's 26-16, and we're happy to be bringing you this game here on the Fan Sports Network. Caden Formaster here and Connor Collins on the broadcast. We've got Cody over here running things for the first time, giving a little bit of new taste to the broadcast, so we appreciate him as well. So, Cody, you enjoying it? Thumbs up? So far, so good? All right, I like it.
Love it, Cody. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Desert Hills gets the ball coming out of the half. This possession brought to you by UD & Associates, American Family Insurance Agency here in St. George. Lincoln Holmes on the drive, going up strong, fouled. Is it enough for the N1 though? say it's on the baseline.
Good finish there. Unfortunately, the foul before the shot. But I like the idea, you know, like I said, come out of this half and have that attack mindset if I'm Desert Hills, claw my way back into this game and then play from there.
Eli Allred will take the inbound pass. And he gets it in to Esplin. And Holmes on the drive again. Quick kick out. Allred not there. Well overshot, and it's rebounded by Schroeder. Schroeder on the other side.
Yeah, a little too much on the jumper. This was Desert Hills pain in their side in the first half. Want to make sure that they get the shots down here.
Shepard on the kick out. Now Long. Schroeder up top, trying to reset. Back to Long, now Watkins. Up top, Long, Schroeder. Schroeder to Shepard. Shepard drives, pushes up with it. Off mark just a little bit.
Yeah.
And Holmes.
That was a hard shot there for Shepard to go for.
Esplin to Jones, over to Holbrook. Holbrook on the drive. Goes up with it, not there. Rebounded by Watkins.
Yeah, Holbrook looking for the foul, kind of try to sell it there. Want to see him just go up strong and make that layup.
Long kicks out. Dickinson up top, now Schroeder. Long to Watkins. Still scoreless here in the third quarter from both teams as Long goes down low. Bullies his way in for two.
And another good hard basket there for Long. I'm telling you, he worked on those fundamentals this week, Caden. Because the bank is open.
Cross court, Esplin. Holmes down low. Puts the ball on the ground, goes up with it. Off the front of the rim, no good. Tipped, rebounded by Holmes. Hands off to Jones. Jones working the way around the horn to Allred. In and out, not there, and it's out of bounds. Off of the Thunder. It'll be Panther basketball.
Yeah, Landon Esplin there, a little upset that they called it out on him, but it did look like the right call there. Kind of just rolled off his fingertips.
Schroeder getting trapped in the corner to Dickinson. Dickinson will take it baseline back up top. Wide open three. You First Credit Union three-pointer. Griffin Shepard.
Money from three from Griffin Shepard.
On the drive, it's Holmes. Into the corner, Boston Holbrook takes a three, and he drains it! Boston Holbrook. Check out the Holbrook asphalt replay as he nails a three. Nearly stolen away down low, and Holbrook does get the steal away. Corner three, Chomp Jones, not quite there.
Good rebound by Esplin.
And a kick out and a foul. It's against the Thunder. It'll go the other direction.
I like Holbrook on the other end coming back down and matching the energy, hitting that three. Almost had a chance to get another one back to back after the steal. (31-19). Really, really impressive here for Pineview.
So the foul goes against Landon Esplin.
That's his third of the night?
Third foul, yeah. Dickinson up top, kicked out to Shepard. Corner three, Griffin Shepard again.
He's starting to feel it. He's heating up. That's his second, two back-to-back possessions for Pineview. Shepard finishing them with the three.
And a charge against Boston Holbrook. He bumped up a little too much against Watkins, and Watkins sold it against him, pulled the chair out from himself, it looked like.
Yeah, he's coming down here trying to get an explanation from the ref. He might want to be careful here.
Crossing half court is Schroeder, 34-19. Largest lead of the night. On the step back, Shepard, it's not there, a little short.
Yeah, he had a heat check, tried to hit the turnaround fadeaway.
Holbrook straightaway three short, and rebounded by the Panthers. Shepard losing control, picks it back up, hands off to Watkins. The Panthers will reset. Watkins on the drive, kicks out to Schroeder, three, not there. 4 offensive boards. Again and again and again, these offensive rebounds. Going up strong with it. Nash Schroeder. Are you kidding me? The Panthers put it on.
Wow. Call that fancy footwork if I've ever seen it. Gets a tough rebound, goes up and under, turns to face him, makes the shot. Beautiful.
Quick 30-second timeout, and we'll be back after these messages on the Fan Sports Network.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Utah is growing, and we're growing too. What started on the U of U campus has grown to over 110,000 members with 20 locations, and we're ready to meet even more of you. More than a campus or a branch, we are Utah's teachers, businesses, and families. For over 65 years, we've been part of your community, and while our name is changing, our commitment to you is not. University Credit Union is now You First Credit Union. See why it's getting even better here. Welcome to You First.
So a quick update brought to you by Nets on Fire. Hurricane is leading at home against Cedar 33-25. There's 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Now this one 36-19. I don't think we've seen this kind of lead from the Panthers this season.
Yeah, no, and this is one of those right here where if I'm Pine View, I keep all pedal on the gas. I mean, this is a big lead. Desert Hills really has to find a way to get their shot to fall, or they're going to find a way out of this game quick.
Well, Griffin Shepard picking up a foul there, trying to get around the screen. And that'll be his third. So Griffin Shepard in a little bit of foul trouble here halfway through the third quarter. Tyadek, who checks into the game, inbounds the ball. It's Eli Allred now. Goes up top to Holmes. Holmes behind the back, spins. Spins again, goes up strong with it, and off the glass and in.
Impressive move. Good dribble behind the back, attack the rim hard, get up. Surprised they didn't give him the and one there.
Shepard takes the inbound. Trapped up top. The Thunder trying to keep the Panthers at bay with the full court press.
You can see a sense of urgency now, Caden, for the Thunder here.
Absolutely. Shepard drives in, kicks out. Dickinson up top. It's Schroeder. Step back, drive again. Beautiful move, and the foul by Tyadek.
Whoa, that was a crossover there, Caden. I mean, he left him in one place and had him looking another.
So going to the line to shoot two with Fabulous Freddy's free throws. It's Nash Schroeder. Little shooter's touch, gets it to go.
I'm just still shocked by the crossover by Schroeder. I mean,
yeah, he went in, he went out, he went in again, went out, went in again, and got him.
It looked like he was going to have his man on the ground, but instead just stuck in mud.
Second one goes. 11 points now for Nash Schroeder. Pineview Panthers with 3 players in double digits. Lincoln Holmes drives the baseline. Has to kick out to Jones. Jones behind the back. Kick out, corner three. Holmes on the U First Credit Union three-pointer.
And that's exactly what Desert Hills needs there, is to knock down some of those threes. You know what they say, 3 is better than 2.
Nash Schroeder hands off to Dickinson. Up top with it is Watkins. Schroeder now pulls up, answer back. Nash Schroeder.
I like it. These teams are starting to get competitive here and go tit for tat. Oh,
little bump, no call.
Boston's got to be careful.
Lincoln Holmes not quite there. Oh, and an offensive foul called against Canyon Dickinson.
What a way to sell out on the flop there. I mean,
Let's take a look at that last three-pointer as well in our Holbrook Asphalt replay. Corner three by Lincoln Holmes. And then on the other side, it's Nash Schroeder with a little step-back three as well.
Yeah, you can tell Schroeder's feeling it.
Pineview decides to take a timeout here and calm down a little bit. So with that timeout, we'll take one ourselves. We'll be back after this 30-second break on the Fan Sports Network.
Check out this week's edition of TGIF on stgeorgenews.com. TGIF is your weekend adventure guide to all the fun and exciting things going on in Southern Utah this weekend. Find this week's edition at stgeorgenews.com and click the shows on the menu tab. Have a blast this weekend.
We are Utah's financial outfitter, and we're here when it's time for your business to climb higher. Cache Valley Bank, mountains away. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
41-24, Pineview has the lead up on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. With 2 minutes, 2 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. This ball game right now is still up for grabs, I would say, but the Panthers are ready to pull away with it here. Right now, some stats brought to you by Adams Wealth Advisors. In this quarter alone, Pineview with 15 points and Desert Hills with only 8. Inbounding. It's Holmes off the inbound pass. Gets a pick from Holbrook and drives in on long. Stop and go, drives up, off the glass, and one. Lincoln Holmes.
All right, Pineview's going to have to start to tighten up now on defense. You don't want to let Desert Hills feel like they have a chance to claw back into this game, because if you give it to them, they'll find a way.
Foul went against number 5, Timothy Long. It's his second. Morrison checks in. Just this quarter alone, Lincoln Holmes has 8 of the team's 11. Dickinson brings it across. Hands off to Schroeder, down low to Watkins up top. Schroeder on the drive, kick out Watkins. Dickinson up top, Shepard, now Long. Working their way around the 3. It's Schroeder. He's feeling it, I'm telling you, he's feeling it.
He's starting to catch fire.
10 points this quarter from Nash Schroeder. Lincoln Holmes, kick out. Charge is the call. Lincoln Holmes picks up another foul. And he is in major foul trouble right now with 3.
And this was worst case scenario right now for Desert Hills. You know, Schroeder starting to feel it, starting to heat up. He has a good layup in the and one. Couple of threes on the other end. Oh gosh, you just got to feel this for Pineview, that they got this taste of a win. It's close. They want it.
Schroeder deep 3. Oh, not quite there. Maybe the depth of that 3 shortened that shot just a little bit. Eli Allred on the other side, and he's answered back.
Yeah, they needed that one there, definitely. Schroeder hits that 3. We would have been looking at a 20-point game there.
Instead, cuts the difference. It's a 14-point game. The Thunder shifted into a zone defense as well. See if that can help solidify a little pressure here on the Panthers. Dickinson into the corners, Watkins driving, floats it up, off the front of the rim, no good, gets his own rebound, takes it right back on out. 20 seconds left to play in the third quarter.
Yeah, Desert Hill's going to have to box out and really get these rebounds here, because it's going to be the death of them.
And did they give him the over and back call? Is that what it was? A little heel on the line back there?
Yeah, I think so.
And going the other way with it will be the Thunder. 11 seconds on the clock. Chomp Jones. Good pass. Outlet. Not there. Tipped. Still not there. And that brings up the end of the quarter. The Thunder had a couple of chances there towards the end of the third quarter to tighten that lead from the Panthers, just not quite enough on it. 14-point lead. We'll take a 30-second break when we come back. Fourth quarter here on the Fan Sports Network.
Local media has the biggest impact on your daily life. It's what's around you, what matters. And at Canyon Media, our goal is to deliver the very best in local entertainment, news, and media. From our award-winning radio stations like 99.9 Coney Country to Southern Utah's #1 source for local news, St. George News, Canyon Media, here for you.
Did you know that St. George News has a new app? Download the St. George News app today and stay up to date on everything happening in Southern Utah. Get instant notifications on news, weather, sports, and more. Download the app today and get your local news now.
Heading into the fourth quarter, I want to thank our sponsor, Jason Baum with Bay Equity Home Loans. Bay Equity Home Loans, proud sponsor of Region 10 Athletics. You can find them at baumloans.com. That's BAUMLOANS.com. 44-30 here, Connor, and this has become one of the best games I have ever seen from Pineview. They just have to hold on through one more quarter with a 14-point lead.
They built that cushion. Bar any setbacks, Pineview looks like they're in a good position here to win this game, but anything is possible here in Region 10.
Anything is possible. You can see a 20-point quarter here from the Thunder. You never know. Driving in is Schroeder. Kicks out. Up top, Dickinson. Shepard. Schroeder on the drive. A little push in the back. And there's a foul called. We got spirit back and forth. Who's got more?
It's starting to get rattling in here. I'll tell you right now who's got spirit. That Pineview roster.
Nash Schroeder gets the first points of the fourth quarter off a Fabulous Freddy free throw.
The spirit's in Schroeder right now. He's had an incredible second half.
Yeah, he has. He's got 19. Holmes. Trying to work things here for the Thunder. Now it's Allred down low to Holbrook. Holbrook crosses. Mortensen three. Rattles around. No good.
Just in and out there.
Schroeder picks up the board. Hands it off to Watkins, who gets it across half court. Trap defense here by the Thunder, losing it. And the over and back call. He knew it was coming too. He's like, I don't want to touch it.
He almost
but I know I got to. I know I got to.
Better than letting Chomp Jones on the other end pick it up and get an easy score.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
Go ahead and reset. Turn the ball over, and let's see if you can play some good defense now against Desert Hills.
Off the inbound, Mortensen over to Allred. Allred goes up top. Holmes on the drive. Bump. And another offensive foul called.
Yeah, the refs aren't letting them play down low tonight, especially not at that, anytime they're driving to the basket and you could see a little slight lower of that shoulder, they're blowing that whistle.
And Lincoln Holmes is going to be a key for Desert Hills to get back into this. We talk about our Bose Auto Parts crucial part of the game, and a 4-foul Lincoln Holmes, who gets the steal and throws it away immediately into the hands of Griffin Shepard.
It was a steal for steal there, Caden. Buy one, get one.
Timothy Long drives in, kicks out. Up top, Shepard pulls the three. He's going to be short. And a foul comes on the ground against Timothy Long. Timothy Long has played one heck of a game.
Just all around, flying across the court, doing all the nitty-gritty stuff. And, he's making a good case as one of our players of the game. But then again, Schroeder with this second half. I mean, by the time it's all said and done, we're going to have a list of guys we're going to have to pick.
I know. Now, Pineview has only brought a couple of guys off the bench. We've seen Devin Williams and Adam Moore a few times tonight. Not a lot of bench play. Holbrook on the left side goes up top to Jones. Jones back to Holbrook in the left corner. Picked up by Watkins. He goes baseline. Spins back out. Kicks out Holmes. Pulls the three. Not there. Rebounded by Pineview. Watkins. Gets it across half court, trapped in the corner. Travel. That's what that pressure does from the Desert Hills defense. It makes you cause mistakes.
Yeah, and with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter, you're going to have to resort to this. You can't afford. The only issue is when you play 3 up at the full court press, you're going to have 1 or 2 guys down the court ready. You just can't let them get that pass off.
16-point lead with 6 minutes left to go. Holbrook up on the foul line. Holmes pulls the 3. It's good. Lincoln Holmes.
He's made a few now. Lincoln Holmes starting to take over for Desert Hills. Hopefully it's just not a little bit too late for the Thunder.
A couple of those First Credit Union 3-pointers. Schroeder off to Long. Long drives baseline. Spins. Kicks out. Not there. Holmes steals it away behind the back and crossing half court. Holmes on the drive. Pulls up. Not there on the 7-footer. Rebounded by Long. Nearly stolen away by Jones on the lazy pass. Are they going to give it a jump ball? They do. That jump ball possession brought to you by UD Associates, American Family Insurance Agency here in St. George.
Yeah, good hustle there by Chom Jones to get on top of that ball while it was loose.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of First Credit Union 3-pointers by Lincoln Holmes. He's been feeling pretty good tonight on that as Tyadic takes the inbound, and Allred bumps up against Long, goes up strong with it, and will head to the free throw line. Long picks up his 4th foul.
Yeah, they're probably going to look at, I don't know, 5 minutes left, and he's been playing very good right now for the Panthers. I feel like you almost have to let him ride and just let it go until the whistles take him out.
Allred gets the first one to drop. You know, one of the things we talked about was the other day how Desert Hills only had 3 guys score on their roster. Again, only 3 guys have scored on the roster so far. The rebound goes to Pineview on the missed free throw. Kenyon Dickinson to try to slow things down here for Pineview. Shepard on the drive, goes up strong, off the glass, no good. Thought it might catch the rim there, didn't quite get it.
Pineview looked for a second as if they were going to slow it up, and then I think last second there Shepard thought, oh, I don't know. We've had a couple too many close games this season. We're not going to let them slip away with this.
The foul goes against junior Jackson Holman, who was checked into the game. And the free throw made by Griffin Shepard. Shepard, one of the few players besides Lincoln Holmes, the only 2 players who have scored in all 4 quarters. Missing the second free throw. Up by the bench, it's Attic. Gets it off to Allred. Allred stolen away by Schroeder. Dickinson takes control of it. Dickinson losing it. Does Attic have it? Not quite there. They're going to say he kicked it. It'll be out of bounds on the sideline for the Panthers. And again, just another Desert Hills turnover there.
It's starting to play pretty sloppy basketball now for the Thunder, you know. Got to just stay on top of it. Don't, I don't know. I think pushing down the court, trying to hurry up and get a shot. I understand it's getting late here in the game and you're trying to get some offense rolling, but just got to be smart with the basketball.
Nash Schroeder will inbound. A little confusion out here by the officials tonight.
Yeah, you know how it goes with the shot clock. Got to get it set about a couple hundred times before.
Yeah. So Dickinson will take the inbound pass to Watkins, down in the corner to Shepard, who drives baseline. Nowhere to go with it. Dickinson saves the ball, drives in, kicks out in the corner. Schroeder drives, spins, and
You knew it was coming.
Another charge.
You knew it was coming, Caden. They are not letting them play down low. If you're going to lower that shoulder, they're calling the charge every time.
I don't think I've seen so many offensive fouls in my life.
This
in one
is up
game
there.
at least, yeah.
This is the most I've seen in quite some time.
But again, you sell it. If you just get in the lane a little bit and you sell that back, you get yourself an offensive call.
And I'm sure each respective coach is feeling good about their players putting their body out like that.
I will say this, it's been called evenly across both sides. Going up strong is Eli Allred, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot too. 4 minutes left, halfway here through the fourth quarter. And right now, Desert Hills, 4 points this quarter to Pine View's 3.
A lot of defense here in the fourth. A little bit of sloppy basketball played there. Ball was on the ground a lot.
See if Allred can tighten things up a little bit here with a couple of free throws. And he does with the first. Chom Jones comes back in, heading to the bench is Jackson Holman. Second one.
And that's going to cut that lead down to 11. And, you know, Desert Hill's starting to smell some blood in the water.
This could be one of the greatest comebacks. This is our Bose Auto Parts crucial part of the game right here. A stop from Desert Hills and a 3 on the other end. Brings this thing within 8 points. That'd be insane. Griffin Shepard down to the baseline to Dickinson. Dickinson, beautiful pass. Long goes up strong and is fouled.
Really good pass there. I mean, sees the cutter, hits the bounce pass, no fear of somebody in the or no hands in the lane. Trusting his guy to finish down low, and if not, get the foul.
Timothy Long is at the line. He's yet to hit a free throw. He's had problems with those shoelaces a couple of times tonight. I think he might need to replace those a little bit. Maybe it's just he's playing so hot they can't stay on him.
It's the fancy footwork.
That's what it is.
Loosening up the knots there.
And short off the front of the rim. He shakes his head in a little bit of frustration. He's yet to make a free throw tonight, but he's been to the line a few different times.
And this would be a big free throw here. This would give him a 12-point lead.
And a little confidence, too. A confident free throw, and that does go off the back of the rim, but it's an offensive board by Schroeder. Schroeder with the kick out to Shepard, who pulls the 3, and it's good!
And it's good! And that right there might be the nail in the coffin. Shepard with a 3-ball from the corner, and that's going to, oh no, that's extending the lead there to 14, excuse me.
Yep. It's Lincoln Holmes straight away and tipped from Long. Going quickly the other way. Shepard again.
Yeah, coach is going to call a timeout there for Pine View.
Let's check that Holbrook asphalt replay on the drive as Shepard goes up strong with it. Do we have his corner 3 from the last play as well? Let's see if we can check out that replay as Griffin Shepard nails the 3.
Had a little contact. Looked like they could have called a foul there too. The way this game is going, I'm surprised they didn't.
So Griffin Shepard right now, 18 points for the Panthers, but Nash Schroeder, not to be outdone, 19 points.
Yeah, and there's still 3 minutes left to go here in the fourth. I wouldn't be surprised if either one of these cats get a few more buckets on their
Lincoln Holmes also has 21 to lead all scores, and of course leading Desert Hills. But when you have 21 of your 36 points, you need some extra bodies coming off of that lineup to come get you some points. As we are in our Cache Valley Bank timeout, of course, keeping it right here for this one with 3:02 left to play.
Yeah, but Desert Hills, they had a little bit of signs of life there, Caden. You could see him get a couple good shots. Lincoln Holmes making some and-one plays, but again, you've talked about it. 3 scores, it's just not enough. You gotta get the ball spread around if I'm Desert Hills.
Now there's Eli Allred with 12 points as well, and Boston Holbrook with a lonely 3. Those are your scores for Desert Hills. Holbrook Takes the ball to the right side. Goes back up top. It's down in the corner. Ty Addig nails the three off the bench. That's what I like to see as we head into another timeout here, is the bench getting involved a little bit.
Yeah, Ty Addig gets a couple more points there. He has a good chance at being our sub player of the game.
Yeah. We'll take a quick 30-second break here at this timeout, and we'll be back after these messages on the Fan Sports Network.
Got a project at work or around the house? Well, think Bucks Ace Hardware. Think Bucks for all the top brands like DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Still. Plus, Bucks has the best sporting goods department. You've got to see their gun department. It's stocked with a great selection of guns and ammo and accessories. 2 locations at the Dino Crossing in St. George or State Street in Hurricane.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Quick score update before the inbound pass here. Dixie gets the win, 43-42. It was a nail biter. Lemke with 21 points, but again, Crimson was quite a ways behind. So over here on the side, again, the crowd's a little obscured, but they're giving the ball to the Thunder off the errant inbound pass.
All right, let's see if Desert Hills here can get a quick three.
Lincoln Holmes on the drive, and
that's
one
way to do
You'll
it.
take that too.
Make the free throw here.
It's a quick three, but maybe not the way that you expected it.
Still cuts that lead to 10.
A 10-point game with 2.5 minutes is doable.
100%.
Not easy, but it's doable.
And I know Coach for Pineview was just sweating right now, saying, "Come on, guys, finish it out, finish it out. We deserve this.
No mistakes.
We worked hard.
No mistakes and some defense on the three-point play there, as Lincoln Holmes with 24. And a foul is called against Chomp Jones, trying to protect that inbound pass.
Yeah, just a little too up front and physical there.
So going to the line, I believe we're still in the 1-and-1 here. Just a single bonus. It's Canyon Dickinson. Dickinson is yet to get on the board tonight as well, coming off of a night the other night where he was in double digits. So
see if he can get it here with this first free throw.
And the first one is good. That answers back a little bit from those points from Lincoln Holmes.
These are crucial buckets now for Pineview.
And it's off, no good. A foul comes on the ground. I believe it's going to go against Pineview. It does. At first, Chomp Jones is like, "Are you kidding me? Is it against me?"
Yeah.
He's like, I was the one with the ball in my hands. What are you talking about?
Holbrook looked like he was going to rip his hair out there.
Oh, yeah. This Thunder basketball team's a little frustrated, but loose ball foul goes against Griffin Shepard, which Shepard now fouls out of the game.
And that's a tough loss there for Pineview with 2 minutes left. You know, Shepard has been one of their best players tonight outside of Schroeder. And just kind of the way he's been able to be such a dynamic force on offense, it does give an opportunity, though, now for Moore to check back in. We saw him make a three earlier tonight for Pineview.
Yeah, Adam Moore, who, again, Adam Moore checking in. Just a sophomore. But part of that future for the Panthers.
100.
And the first end of the 1-and-1 is good. Both teams should be in the double digits after this play here. Any foul from this point forward to give 2 free throws. And the next is good. Chomp Jones gets on the board with a couple of baskets, or a couple free throws, I should say.
There's that full
nearly
court
gets the
press.
inbound pass, and he says it's out of bounds off of Canyon Dickinson. Thunder basketball.
Ooh.
It's a 9-point game, or excuse me, no, it's an 11-point game. Could be a 9-point game after this possession.
Ooh, that was a close one there, Kate.
Oh, what am I talking about? I'm looking flipped. It's a 9-point game. Sorry. Math is hard sometimes when you're excited, I tell you.
It's all right. I got 14 and 24 confused.
Chomp Jones off 3, no good. Rebounded. It's Schroeder. Desert Hills gets back on defense and nearly gets trapped and throwing it out of bounds. The Thunder, with all the momentum, trying to come back to take down the Panthers.
Oh, Pineview, 2 minutes left. You can't let this slip. You gotta have some discipline.
You just lost your top scorer in Griffin Shepard, who fouls out as Long, covering Lincoln Holmes, who's been the leading scorer tonight. Jones on the drive, bounces off his foot, losing it. It's Adam Moore, who just checked in, and losing it again. But a foul goes against Canyon Dickinson, another offensive foul.
Is this going to be the night of comebacks, Caden? Oh, man.
The entire Pineview Panther fan base with their hands on their heads saying, are you kidding me? And I tend to agree.
You could hear the boos here. It's getting rowdy.
I'm sorry, Thunder fans, but when you have control of the ball and someone is coming after you, the foul usually goes to the person going after the ball, not the guy that already has the ball.
Exactly.
And this is where I'm with those fans. I don't understand that call.
They're just going to be happy to take it now with another chance. Oh, and almost
Eli
gave it
gets
away.
up there. Push shot up, no good. Rebounded by Schroeder, and Holmes has to be careful because he's got 4 fouls. Nearly throwing it away. Watkins, and another foul.
Desert Hills has to be careful here. Just because you need to score quick doesn't mean you need to rush a bad contested shot. All red there, try to hit a turn-away fader. 2 guys coming out there on the baseline to guard him. I think you look for that extra pass. It might take another second or two, but it probably gives you a better chance at a score.
We'll keep it right here on the Cache Valley Bank timeout. Coming up next is the Johnson Pediatrics postgame show, so stick around with us here on the Fan Sports Network as we get into that. And we want to thank Johnson Pediatrics Dentistry as our postgame sponsor. You see why so many parents choose Johnson's for their kids' dental needs. You can call for the new patient special, 656-0511. Now we're talking about we talked about our Jersey Mike sub of the game a little bit, right? Ty Addick comes off the bench. He hits a big 3 for Desert Hills. Adam Moore's come off the bench. He's had a few big plays. One of those being a big 3 earlier in the game in the second quarter, but getting a big rebound and steal here or there. So a couple of guys off the bench looking good.
Yeah, Adam Moore going to have a little bit more weight on his shoulders now that Griffin Shepard's out for the rest of this game.
Inbound, 5 seconds is the call. Not there in time. Another turnover. This is where Pineview shows a little bit of their structure for the season, right? They have struggled to finish out games. They're not a team that has a 15-point lead or whatever, right? As they have had. They're having a hard time holding on to this as it's a 9-point game with 1:51 left.
I mean, Caden, let's be real here. If they didn't have the lead or that early lead, this game would be going in a complete opposite direction right now for Desert Hills.
Yeah.
They have all the momentum.
A jump ball goes to the Panthers. So the Panthers have another shot here. Full court pressure by the Thunder.
And somebody needs to get open here. You just can't be lazy and wait for the ball.
Inbound pass, Candy Dixon nearly losing it. It's kicked away, stolen by the Thunder. Going the other way with it in the corner, back up top. And Long will foul out of the game.
Oh no, and that's another key piece of another Pineview roster. Long was playing really good here tonight, but this is starting to look really bad if I'm a Panther fan. I'm starting to get a little worried.
Devin Williams checks into the game. Again, it was those offensive foul calls for Griffin Shepard. Timothy Long is just a big body down low, and he's played his part really well tonight as the missed free throw.
Yeah, it looked like he thought that was a one-on-one there. We're shooting 2 now.
Yeah. So Allred back at the line for the second half of the fabulous Freddy's free throws. And no good. 2 missed free throws, and Williams gets the rebound. The Panthers have to go quick with it. They have 3 seconds to get across. They do. Into the corner. It's Nash Schroeder. Schroeder goes up strong with it. Is fouled.
Nice way for Schroeder to attack there. I think he can kind of sense the urgency of saying that, hey, you know, Desert Hills is playing up and physical on us right now. We don't got a whole lot going. Might as well attack the lane while he has it.
So Schroeder goes to the line to shoot 2. He's got 19 points. Make that 20 now for the junior.
Clutch free throw there. If he can make one more, make this an 11-point game.
And he does.
Feeling a little bit better going into the final minute and a half.
Holmes brings it across. Stolen away. No, Schroeder picks up the foul. Schroeder with 4.
Yeah, Pineview wants to be careful here. You've already had 2 of your star players foul out. What they can't afford right now is Schroeder to be out of this game.
So Holmes goes to the line to shoot 2. Makes the first. He's got 25 tonight. And gets the next one to go. Checking into the game, number 33, Coben Brazel. And Taven Mortensen also into the game. Schroeder. I think they're trying to get some guys in that they're okay with. And he travels. Yeah. I was just going to say, Thunder are bringing some guys in that they're okay with them picking up some fouls in case this thing goes to overtime, but
immediately
doesn't matter.
Mortensen and then Holbrook right back in.
Yep. Lincoln Holmes takes the inbound pass. Minute 17 left to play. 9-point game. On the drive is Holmes. Goes straight up with it off the glass and in. Lincoln Holmes. 10 points this quarter. Desert Hills takes a timeout with 1:07 left. Keep it right here on the Fan Sports Network, and we will be back in 30 seconds with more from Desert Hills High School.
We are Utah's financial outfitter, and we're here when it's time for your business to climb higher. Cache Valley Bank, mountains await. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
The last free throws by Nash Schroeder gives Pineview the 55-48 lead, and that 55 points means that you have scored the Big Score dessert, brought to you by Holbrook Asphalt. You get 5 ounces of Yogurtland free after the game, and it's all courtesy of Holbrook Asphalt. Head on over to Yogurtland in St. George. Ask for the Holbrook Asphalt Big Score dessert and get those first 5 ounces free. Pineview with the ball on the inbound. Inbounding it, Watkins. Quickly going the other way, Dickinson. Into the corner, Moore drives baseline. Kicks it out, stolen away by Holmes. Holmes on the drive. Goes up strong with it, not there. He gets no foul called. I thought maybe there would be, there is none.
This is getting intense here, Caden.
Williams across half court, and picking up the foul is Landon Esplin.
Oh, you almost thought Holmes there had a chance to cut this lead to 5, maybe even 4 with an and 1. Just a little bit too strong off the backboard. Looks like Coach going to make some substitutions and bring his guys back in.
Landon Esplin with 4 fouls as well as Devin Williams heads to the line. Coben Brazel staying in the game. Heads back over to the blocks. And Williams catches the rim.
Knocks it down.
His first points. 56-48. Desert Hills has outscored the Panthers 18-13 with that shot. Hasn't quite been enough, but in 42 seconds, can they make something happen? They got to go quick. Can't keep the ball down long. You got to get shots off. Allred for three. First Credit Union three-pointer by Eli Allred on the Holbrook Asphalt replay. Allred knocks it down.
Quick release from the right wing there, and like you said, don't have time to hold on to the ball. You got to get these shots off, and you got to do it quick.
6-point game. That's a 2-possession game. Who would have thought we would be here right now?
This has definitely lived up to our game of the week. I mean, this has been exciting here. For a while, we thought Pineview might have put the nail in the coffin. We thought maybe they're going to put Desert Hills away, but the Thunder just keep fighting, Caden. And here they are.
They're holding on strong right now. Pineview, I give them credit, for playing all 4 quarters of this game. I have said it before. For the Panthers, they got to play all 4 quarters, and they really have. In every quarter, they scored at least 13. That's great. I love to see that from them. So
yeah, I like to see that Pineview, like you said, and it wasn't always on offense. It was going back down on the other end, getting a steal or getting a good defensive possession, keep my hands and body in front of the offender. So I think there's definitely a lot of promise here for Pineview, and you got to play strong. You got to play very strict and disciplined here. 36 seconds left, a 6-point game. Yeah. Don't want to let this slip through your hands.
That's right. 36 seconds left in our Boulevard home game of the week. 2-possession game. Pineview looking to hold on here as they get possession coming out of the timeout. Williams inbound. Gets it to Schroeder. Schroeder is fouled immediately by Taven Mortensen and will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, that was a tough shove there. And Schroeder's the one guy you probably don't want to send to the line right now. He's been feeling himself tonight, and let's see if he's got a couple more clutch ones in him before this night's over.
So Schroeder at the line for the Fabulous Freddy's free throws. And he makes the first. That's a big free throw by Schroeder. He extends this game now to a 3-possession game.
See if he can knock down the second. He does.
And he does. 23 for Nash Schroeder. Holmes drives in. And the foul comes, and it goes against Pineview. Devin Williams will pick it up.
Oh, no, it looked like Williams there took a nice shot to the face.
Yeah, someone did down there. Is that who it was? It was Williams, huh?
Yeah, he's over there wiping it up.
So Lincoln Holmes has a chance to grab 30 points tonight. Oh, it misses the first end. Still has that chance. Still there. He's at 28 right now. 10 points this quarter alone.
Knocks it down.
Some substitutions for the Thunder. Again, trying to keep those guys in foul trouble out of the way when defense rolls into town.
Yeah, just be ready to go on offense when we need you.
Williams inbound. Has to get it in. He does. Schroeder throws it off the leg of Mortensen. And it is for sure off the leg of Mortensen, and it will stay down on Pineview side of the court. 24 seconds left to play. 59-52 on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. Shot clock turned off. Williams goes up top. It's Schroeder into the corner. I was going to say you get it down to Moore, but he decided to just take the foul and head to the line.
And again, that's the guy who I think you want on the line right now. If I'm Pineview, Schroeder's been feeling himself now that Shepard's out for the game. Time to let him just take over and finish this one out.
Missed free throw.
Crucial.
Boston Holbrook checks in. And Eli Allred. Missing the second one. They got to go quick.
Yeah, that gives them a little bit of room.
Pulls the deep three. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Williams. And straight away lane is Watkins. Can't get to him is Holbrook. And Watkins extends the lead. Stolen away by Pineview as well. They'll dribble it out and they will get a win. Their biggest win of the season, 61-54. The Panthers hold on tight to that lead all the way through to the end.
Huge win there for the Panthers. You know, they're going to be feeling good tonight. And hopefully Coach wants to come up and chat a little bit after, because, I mean, that was incredible. You know, the way they were able to hold on to that game. Desert Hills, they brought it in, though. They made it interesting in the last few minutes. I'll give them that much.
Yeah, give them credit where credit is due. The Thunder came back in that fourth quarter, playing a tough game. Both teams really in that fourth quarter playing a great game. So we will take a break here from Desert Hills High School. And when we come back, we'll be jumping into the Johnson Pediatrics postgame show. So stick around for more. Coming up next here on the Fan Sports Network.
We are Utah's financial outfitter, and we're here when it's time for your business to climb higher. Cache Valley Bank, mountains await. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
Asphalt. It's not something we think about much except when it's in bad shape. At Holbrook Asphalt, we help cities, HOAs, and businesses avoid replacing painfully expensive roads and parking lots. To avoid the cost of replacing asphalt, you must effectively preserve it while it's still in good condition. University research has shown Holbrook Asphalt's HA5 slows asphalt aging by 67%. We make your pavement assets last longer, cost less to own, all while achieving higher property values. Visit HolbrookAsphalt.com to discover more.
Welcome back into the Johnson Pediatrics Dentistry post-game show. Thank you for joining us tonight as Pineview Panthers get the win over the Desert Hills Thunder tonight, 61-52. And Connor, man, this was quite the matchup tonight. Down the stretch, Pineview holding on tight to the lead over Desert Hills. And I got to say, man, it was an exhilarating fourth quarter. Desert Hills made it close at times, but Pineview just was able to hold on through some free throws late. Desert Hills scored 22 in the fourth quarter alone. They came into this one, again, they had 30 points coming into the fourth quarter, finished them to 52. That was a great fourth quarter performance by the Thunder.
Yeah, I just can't believe, you know, for Pineview that they really just four quarters of good basketball is all it takes to get a win. And in that fourth quarter, they almost let it slip through their fingertips. But like you said, they hit a couple clutch free throws and they were able to put that game away. Desert Hills, I think they just got to get back to the drawing board, take this break in region, and figure out what's going to be our identity. I think they need to say, obviously, Lincoln Home can't be everybody. You know, we're going to need another helping hand on our roster, because if you look at it, it's just him. And it's hard to win games when you only have 3 guys, 4 guys scoring a night.
Yeah, between Lincoln Holmes and Eli Allred. Allred had 15 points, hitting a few threes there. But, again, Lincoln Holmes kind of just put matters into his own hands. And if it wasn't for a few free throws towards the end, you're right. It very well could have been pretty much, I mean, yeah, we had 2 people scoring double digits, and then you had someone with 2, with 3, and with 3.
Yeah.
And that's just, it's not enough to win games. It's not enough to win games.
And Desert Hills, they depend so heavily on their three-point shot that if it doesn't fall, they start to fall back. They start to crumble a little bit. They're not entirely sure what their go-to offense is going to be. I hope that during the break and when they flip this thing around, Coach can get them in there and come up with a few offensive plays and just some sets that these guys can run and say, hey, let's get Lincoln Holmes open. Let's get Eli Allred open. You know, we don't have to just kind of play transition basketball for 4 quarters.
Right, exactly. And, yeah, Pineview tonight, really, though, is the story here is just the fact that they were able to find Timothy Long tonight down low on the block. right? He gave them a lot of options.
Yeah, I think that we saw a breakout game for number 5. Like I said, it looked like he took it personal this past weekend. He worked on the footwork, and you could see that the bank was open. He was taking all the fundamental shots, putting just the right amount of touch on them, and very impressive night for number 5.
Yep, and yeah, he did foul out of the game, but we talked about we're looking at our Hearst Ace Hardware player of the game, and Timothy Long, he got 10 points, but we just don't see that from him all that often. And, you have Nash Schroeder at 23, Griffin Shepard with 18. We're used to seeing that from those guys.
Yeah, I would agree.
So when we're talking about our Ace Hardware player of the game, I kind of leaning towards Timothy Long just because we don't see that from him. And that was pretty detrimental in Pineview's win. And those 10 points were huge because when they win by 9. You need those 10 points.
You look at Long, I think you look at the rebounds he has in there. That steal, that was a very crucial steal right as Desert Hills was starting to crawl back into this game. He did a lot of the nitty-gritty stuff there for the Panthers tonight. And I think if he can continue this play, he can very well be that third, fourth option for the Panthers.
Yeah, I think you're right about that, right? He is historically, right, he hasn't been the scorer. He hasn't been the workhorse, but he just did that tonight. And I like that. I like to see that from him. A few other guys getting involved. Kenyon Dickinson, who's always around. Yeah, he wasn't much on the scoring end, but as your main facilitator, he did everything right in making sure the ball got into the hands of the scorers. So give him a lot of credit, as well as Weston Watkins. Those two is the kind of the duo of your guards, leaving your forwards to do their work, who are your scorers, right? So I give them a lot of credit for what they've been able to do tonight for the Panthers. But then let's talk about our Jersey Mike sub of the game. I think Adam Moore coming off the bench really kind of gave some life. He was the first guy off the bench when Griffin Shepard fouled out as well, and his presence was definitely felt.
Yeah, I agree with you. The fact that when he did come in a little bit, he kind of looked a lost on offense. He was in the corner, didn't really have any motion. In the first second, I said, oh no, Adam, you kind of want to find yourself tuned in. And then I think he found that. It looked like he got the jitters out. He went and made a nice 3. And then from then on, he just really kind of got in groove. He played good defense. And when Shepard went out, he was by no means a liability there for the Panthers. I think that he did a good job at, like you said, being the sub and holding his place.
Yeah, you're right about that. He was able to come in, hold his own. And then on Desert Hills side, they had a lot of guys coming off the bench in those final stretch minutes right there towards the end. So both benches finding a way to be a part of this game in one way or another and holding their own. So, yeah, give them a lot of credit across the board there for that. So, let's talk about our Appliance Wholesaler Plus Playmaker play of the game. We didn't have anything ever too flashy tonight, but we did have some big three-pointers, a few answer backs here and there, and it might not be one specifically, but the 3-ball was huge tonight.
Yeah, I was going to say, and maybe for us, it could be 2 different threes because, like you said,
right,
there was a handful of them that were just so crucial to the game, and you look at Schroeder, who had a couple there in that third quarter that really helped Pineview take off coming out of the half. So, just like you said, as far as the play of the game, more like the plays of the game, and it's going to be the 3-ball.
Yeah, the 3-ball was just dropping tonight across the board, and what a fun night it's been. Just because of that, the scoring tonight here was fantastic and just crazy intense. Again, the final score here tonight, 61 for Pineview, 52 for Desert Hills. Pineview on a little bit of a winning streak now. They got 2 games under their belt. What does that mean for Pineview right now?
I think it means that you get to go into this break feeling good, that you get to say, hey, we found some good things. We found a couple guys who have starting to find their way into the lineup, be productive for us. And Desert Hills on the other end, like you said, just going now into a 4-game losing streak after being one of the top teams in the region. And not to say that they can't get back to that point, but the way that Snow Canyon and the way that Dixie is playing along with Crimson Cliffs, it's going to be hard.
It's a tough stretch coming up. They have Pineview has Snow Canyon on Wednesday, at Snow Canyon, and then they're at Dixie on Friday. And that's a tough stretch to play against those two teams.
Yeah, Snow Canyon with Owen Mackey and then Kyle Lemke for Dixie with the height. I mean, both these teams are playing great basketball right now. Pineview, however, I mean, they show a little bit of life and they can continue scoring the way like they did tonight. I think they have a shot.
Yeah, and this does wrap up Pineview's first bouts amongst the Region 10 teams, and Desert Hills will go to face Cedar. Again, they've also wrapped it up, so we're done through the first half of region play. On to the second half, they will be in Cedar on Friday night. The last game against Cedar, Desert Hills was 54-49 in a win. So can they do it again against Cedar? That's a big question. It's tough. They're on a 3-game losing streak. Make it a 4-game losing streak, I should say. So Desert Hills has a lot of work to kind of come back and make something happen this next week. So, yeah, that's going to be tough. One last mention here for a Morgan Pest Control defensive play of the game. We saw one really good block, a ton of steals.
Yeah.
It's hard to say because defensively there's just a lot of hands in passing lanes, but
are we able to call charges? I mean, how many charges tonight did we see?
Because that's the thing, the defenses put their bodies on the line. They realize, you know what, the officials are going to call it. If I get bumped,
it's a change of possession.
It's a change of possession. And some of them kind of sold it a little. I'll give them that.
I was going to say, if we're going to let our 3-ball slide as our play of the game, I think we can let the charges slide. We'll let the Morgan Pest Control defensive plays.
Yeah, I was going to say, Schroeder had that one really good block, but you're right, a lot of offensive fouls were called tonight. And give the defense credit for picking up on what the officials were trending towards.
Mm-hmm. Smart basketball.
Yeah, smart basketball. Play smart basketball all night long, right? So, yeah, it's been great. Any other thoughts on tonight's matchup?
No, I'm just happy to see Pineview finally get that elusive win. They had one last week, and people were saying, oh, is it going to be consistent? Is this just going to be a one-time thing? It looks like they showed, hey, we got a team that can be a force to reckon with, and they can keep this rolling. And then Desert Hills, get back to the drawing board, come up with some plays, and don't just live and die by the 3-ball. It's not going to win you every game.
That's right. That's right. All right, well, wrapping it up here from Desert Hills High School. The final score, Pineview 61 in a win over Desert Hills 52. I'm Caden Formaster and Connor Collins. Big shout out to Dusty over here, sneaking in at the tail end of things, but really let's give Cody the credit, right? And then, Dusty, who do we have on camera today? That's Sebastian. All right, I met Sebastian earlier, but I never got your name, Sebastian. Thank you for running camera tonight. So for all of us here with Region 10 Sports TV and the Fan Sports Network, have a good evening, everybody.